And champion pacer Pro Chevalier has been scratched from the Australian Pacing Championships starting at Moonee Valley tonight. Future plans must be up in the air for Pro as he has a strained suspensory ligament. Well, now to racing, and at Caulfield today, heavy rain halfway through the program forced the track reading from dead to slow, and in fact it was almost heavy by the time the last race was run. Punters still did fairly well, 2 favourites and 1 equal favourite scoring. In the first, Missenden Jet was back from 5-1 into 4-1.
Missenden Jet is the leader at the 200, kicked away now. Field and Fabulous was the first beaten, running into second placing Miss Me Blind and then Pretty Plume. Missenden Jet in front with 100 to go under Hands and Heels, holding them at bay, and Missenden Jet goes down to record a good win. Missenden Jet by 2 1/4 lengths. Second on the outside there is Miss Me Blind in front of Pretty Plume. Then came
Missenden Jet, a filly, having her first start scored by 3 lengths. The favourite Field and Fabulous well back. Anchor, a favourite race 2.
Front Anchor comes at him quickly, the outside. Anchor raced up to go to the lead now. With 100 to go, Anchor has raced away from Game Trooper, and then running on is Just Another and Jamaica in, but Anchor wins easily. Anchor in the run home, scores by 2 lengths. Jamaica in just got second, a nose in front of Just Another.
Anchor appreciated the drop in class to score well. In race 3, it was 4-1 the field in the impulsive handicap.
Race down to the 200-metre mark by about 3 lengths to Lady Kearnash. Come Tell running on fairly from Star of Casitas, but Amanda Pink with a big break, 100 metres to go. Amanda Pink by 4 lengths in the run home. She'll win easily. Amanda Pink all the way. Amanda Pink first. Come Tell has run second. Half a length Lady Kearnash third. Then
Amanda Pink, again showing her liking for the rain-affected tracks, posted her 3rd win in only 5 starts. Lochaber Lass was 4s into 2-1 in race 4.
Maybole Miss, then Tatiara and Lochaber Lass the outside. It's Elsarie in front with 100 to go. 2 or 3 in front of Maybole Miss and Lochaber flying home. Elsarie still in front. Elsarie wins. Elsarie all the way from half a length in front of Maybole Miss and a nose Lochaber Lass. They were followed.
Elsarie eased from 3s out to 6-1, led all the way. Then the rain came and the track was rated slow.
There's 200 to go. Warlike just in front. Venganza grabbed it. Here's Jurisdiction and Salso very wide out. Salso wide out's got to the lead with Jurisdiction and Karabahar, and check the deck 4 across the track. Salso and Karabahar. Salso does better. Salso wins by a half a length to Karabahar. 3rd Jurisdiction, and then check.
Salso starting at 50-1, blasting putters out of the race, having its first start since July. We move to the mares, the Harvey Picken handicap.
200 leads 2 1/2 lengths in the springtime. Who's under the whip? Can't pick up the leader for the moment. They've got it to themselves. Suraquay, she's holding on to the lead. She's got no dangers. And Suraquay on the run to the line's gone on to win by 2 lengths. In the springtime's run second, 8 lengths away. 3rd, Disco Maiden, then Quick.
Again, one that led all the way there, Suraquay, starting at 11-2 in the springtime, 12s and Disco Maiden at 5-1. Punters looked for a favourite to get home in race 7, Brightman Verdict the popular way.
Then came further back Lightning Bow in 3rd place, but Brightman Verdict on the outside rail scores. Brightman Verdict by 3 lengths. Fab's Image second. 3rd is Lightning Bow.
So a deserved win there to Brightman Verdict. He'd run numerous placings in recent starts. And now to the last.
200 to go, Black Charleston in front of On Our Selection. Good Old Days has beaten Big Ash running on. Black Charleston the leader, 100 metres to go, holding On Our Selection, who's under the whip. Black Charleston in front, 50 metres out. Black Charleston holding On Our Selection. Black Charleston wins by a length On Our Selection. 3rd is Big Ash, then
Black Charleston handled the going pretty well to score in the last event, starting at 5-1, easing out from 4s. On Our Selection, 10s and Big Ash at 50-1. Today's quadrilla at Caulfield, 4, 6, 1 and 8, 2,212.65. The double 13 and 8, 372.40. Extra 1 and 4, 7.45. The Sydney Daily double 6 and 1, 280. The extra paid $8.90 for 1 and 12. At Cheltenham, a pair of 4s netted 31.75. Extra in South Australia, 7 and 4 paid 48.15. The Ballarat quadrilla, 7, 3, 1 and 6, 1,961.40. The double, 7 and 1, 32.05. The extra for 3 and 6, returning $28.35. American hopes of making gridiron an international sport look like having a setback this evening, with a poor turnout expected for the first Australian Super Bowl. Reporter Sean Dignam says Melbourne sports fans have shown a marked lack of interest in tonight's game at VFL Park.
This afternoon's heavy rains must have been the final blow for promoters of the inaugural Australian Gridiron Super Bowl. Despite weeks of advertising and attempts to grab the attention of the media and public, Ticket sales for the match at the home of Aussie rules failed to meet expectations. Tonight's Super Bowl between the Texas Miners and the Wyoming Cowboys is the final game in the US Collegiate Gridiron Series, and it was hoped would attract considerable attention to the game in Australia. However, late yesterday, promoters urged the media to give some last-minute support for the match after disclosing that another 20,000 tickets had to be sold if costs were to be covered. Late today, most of the seats at VFL Park remained empty as two New South Wales and Victorian gridiron teams met in a preliminary game to the Super Bowl. The big match itself was due to start at 7.
22-year-old Manly Ironman Guy Leach continued his formidable record in the tests of endurance with a win in the $20,000 Ironman Classic in Sydney today. Leach took his chance for victory after youngster Darren Mercer lost his way towards the end of the 25-kilometre course.
It was start your engines in true Le Mans style when Sports Minister Michael Cleary set the 43-strong field away at Bondi on a savage test of endurance on foot and in the water. As expected, four-time national Ironman champ Grant Kenny forged away in the 10-kilometre ski paddle, but his legs were beginning to paddle in the first of the runs because of a sore hip. 17-year-old Darren Mercer and Coolangatta Gold expert Guy Leach sparring together in the swim leg was a sign of things to come, while up ahead, South Australian Dwayne Tyers was whittling away the Kenny lead, and rounding the final buoy took the inside passage for the lead.
A length in front of Grant Kenny and stroking very well.
Tyers continued the strong arm work in the Malibu paddle, and 17-year-old Mercer gave Kenny the slip to move into second. The real sleeper was the favourite Guy Leach, who certainly made everyone open their eyes with his rapid march through the field. In the final,